What's up, guys? Buckerboard Cards back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be going through, this is a COMC order that I just got back, and I've already separated it into gradable and non-gradable piles. You'll see the ones in the card savers are the ones that I'm going to grade, and these are the ones I'm going to just kind of sell back raw. This was a 47 card COMC order. I like using COMC a lot. I send my not gradable stuff, and then I kind of, sell it and filter it out and get more chances, more swings of the bat at some other gradable stuff. This is probably 4 months of saving up money for gradable stuff and buying new stuff. So that's how it ends up with 47 cards for me. Yeah, so I guess let's just get into it. The little tape on here, you might not be able to see it well, but those are my little grade guesses for the gradable ones, and I'll go through that when I get to those, but let's just start with the non-gradable. So first we had a Manu Ginobili. That's out of $9.99. Just had some surface scratches. Most of the stuff that you'll see here is surface scratches because, COMC that you can see very well the centering. You'll see that, even 2003 refractors like this that are usually not centered, the ones I bought are going to be centered, but the non-gradables just have some surface issues. This is one that I bought with the peel on. I did end up peeling it, and I forget what exactly the issue. Oh, I think it's a print line. There was a print line on it. Let's see if I can find that for you guys. Sorry, there was a print line though that made it not worth it. This is one that I plan to peel. It's a David Robinson. I think it's like 98 finest reprint refractor, but it just had a little bit of like indentation like stuff on the bottom, so I figured it probably not worth to peel. It'll be easier to sell with the peel still on if I'm selling it raw. Again, just minor surface scratches. This is a Perkins 2003 refractor, and it says rookie. This is one of actually the bigger cards. It's probably like 30 something dollars, maybe 35. Second year Damian Lillard, second year Prism, silver. Just minor surface scratches. They were to the left of his head there. You probably can't see too well, but nice card, just not quite worth it even at a 9. There will be some cards I'm sending knowing that a 9 is probably the best, but I'll only do that if I think it's still worthwhile to get it in a 9. This one had a bad scratch. It's again a 2003. This is the X-Fractor out of 220 of Luke Walton, and it's a rookie. It has a bad scratch. Can you see that right across the defender's head there? It's hard to see the way, through the camera, but it is a pretty significant scratch. I got a couple of these SP Authentic Jordan. I think these are 98. I've gemmed one of these before. This one just had a corner issue. You can kind of see that it's a little indented almost on that top left corner. And these were like $2, so I'll probably get my money back for them anyway. On these, I like to look at this red part, and that kind of helps you see the centering, and it also, that this red part can be chipped, so you want to just look for white chipping if you're trying these. Same thing on this. I think it was back corner issue. This was, I think, again, one of the most expensive cards. Man, the front was so perfect. It just has, can you see that? See that indent on the top there, right where I'm putting the light? It looks kind of white in the picture to the left of the Lakers logo. Not quite worth sending in as a 9. I'll probably make money on it, honestly, selling it raw, because it's a really nice copy and I got it for a good price. Okay, Mike Miller, again, surface issues, same thing, probably surface issues on this. Cool thing about this, it's in, I believe this is in Dutch, because he was from, you can see he's from the Netherlands. Yeah, they used to do that. They would make a portion of them in the home country's language, which is cool. I feel like they should still do that. It's kind of just respectful to the, the collectors in those countries that are probably the only one's collecting the Francisco Elsons of the world, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like they really do that anymore. Another Jordan, forget what the issue was. This one has a bad scratch. This is another X-Fractor. This one, an 89 Jordan All-Star. I shouldn't have bought this one. I just didn't notice. I mean, it was only like $2, but see that like fisheye between the A and the N on Jordan. Otherwise, it looked good, but there's no way that's a gem. Surface scratches kind of all over this one, if I remember right. Same thing, Keith Van Horn, another nicely centered, but too many surface issues. This one was almost there. This is a numbered to 70 silver rookie. I actually have a numbered to 25 version of this same card at PSA right now that I'm hoping can gem. It's the gold, but this one you see on the foil right here. You can see how the foil is a little bit damaged there, and that's really all that was wrong with it, but it's pretty easy to see, especially in person, so not quite worth it. This is a cool card. This is like first year Panini 2009, and they do these double-sided cards. There's actually a LeBron Kobe version of this. This is called the silver to 250 Garnett and KG. Sorry, Garnett and Shaq. Yeah, there's a gold version. I want to say numbered to 100, but you can see, look, the top, the whitening on the top there. So no way. This is, I've gemmed one of these before. This is Power Players Refractor. This one just has, oh, it has a discoloration. See that? On the top right. It's like, looks like someone like dipped it in coffee or something. This is just, like I said, I'm kind of working on, but this one wasn't gradable. Cheap card, out of 49. This is a cool card, not quite gradable, but Nate Robinson, rookie, red X-Fractor out of Finest, numbered to 139. You can see the whitening top left and bottom left. And the last of the non-gradables, just a super cheap Jordan that looked centered, so I bought it, but the corners are soft. All right, so let's get those out of the way. Now we can go through the gradables. So let's start here. So you'll see it says 9.5. The way I do it basically is I consider, like, if I'm giving it a 9.5, this is kind of on the PSA scale, even though they don't have 9.5s. So basically what I'm saying with this is it has a 50-50 chance between a 9 and a 10. That's kind of my prediction, and a lot of times that's about as high as I'll go for old cards like this because their gem rates are just lower and they're harder to gem in general. So a 9.5 is good to me. And this is a Haslam rookie card. It was actually, it's pretty much, the only reason I didn't give it even higher than a 9.5 was the new grading standards with PSA. They're making it 45-55 on centering instead of 60-40. I was a little worried about the top bottom. It's a little thinner on the top, but I think it does fall within those parameters, so I think it's got a good chance to gem. This is a DeAndre Jordan. I gave it a 9.2. Sorry, you probably can't see that too well, but it's just got a little bit of like surface weirdness. I think it's really just factory stuff. Like, there's no scratches. It's just like some of these 2012s just like printed a little bit weird with like some specs in it. So I thought it probably won't gem, but even in a 9, I think I got this for 13 bucks. Even in a 9, I don't think I'm gonna lose. I showed you one of these that I decided not to grade. This one I am grading, even though I don't think it's probably gonna get a 10. You see that dimple right there on the bottom? You can see it better now. It's on the bottom under the N in Ewing. Otherwise, it was absolutely perfect. So I don't know. Maybe there's a chance they would overlook that. I doubt it. That's why I just said solid 9 on that. Again, solid 9 on this one. Same idea as the other 2012 I showed, just kind of, oh, here it is. See that on the right? It looks almost like dust. it looks like that's like imprinted into the card. It looks like there was like dust when they manufactured it, so it's unfortunate. Maybe there's a chance they overlook it because it kind of clearly is a manufacturing problem and the card is perfect otherwise. But yeah, solid 9, and I got this for like 24 bucks, I think, so I'm not gonna lose big in a 9. I might make money. This is a cool one. This is actually a rookie, Kemba Walker green prism. This one, can you see that this dot right here, right by his to the left of his ear? That's again a little factory spec. That's all that's wrong with the card, so I gave it a 50-50. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, 9.6 I gave this. That basically means like that literally is as high as I'll go on a 2003 card probably. So I basically thought this was perfect. 9.5, so again like close to perfect on this. Maybe like usually the 9.5s I'm seeing like a tiny faint surface scratch that's like hard to see. Wally Zerbiak, and these are worth grading just because like, yeah, I would lose slightly on a 9, but most of these like random players, I'm getting these for like $2-3, and they can go for over $100 in a 10, and I think I'll be able to get rid of them at a slight loss in a 9. So just that ratio, you know, of kind of risk reward, I think works in their favor. Kwame Brown, I gave this what, a 9.2, so 20% out of 10. I don't remember what was wrong with it, to be honest, but something. Here we got, this is a kind of a cool one. Michael Jordan, this is 50-point club. I gave it a 9.5. This is actually the gold. The gold parallel has this gold, whatchamacallit, finish, gold foil. And the only issue with it was a slight, I don't even know if I can find it. It had a tiny issue on the foil. I think it's down there. See that? Under the N in Jordan. It's like, that's all that was wrong with the card. So it's a cool enough Jordan that I won't lose on a 9. And a 10 would be awesome. Another power player is 9.5. Mark McGuire. This is from 2000. I've had some success with these. I like these a lot. And this one was pretty clean. Slavko Vran, the legend, Knicks legend draft pick. Rookie, yeah, 9. Did I give it a 6? Yeah, 9.6. So yeah, this was clean. This I got a deal on. I feel like I think it was like 15 bucks. 2013 Chris Bosh. It has a minor scratch on it. I gave it a 9.4. So I said more likely a 9 than a 10. But again, for what I'm into it for, and for the possibility of getting a 10, I like grading that. This one on COMC, I got so cheap. I feel like I think I got this for like $3 somehow. Tayshaun Prince, X-Fractor, those are at a 288, and it was just clean. I gave it a 9.6. We got a Gilbert Arenas that was pretty clean. Again, I think probably like a super minor surface scratch. So I gave it that 50-50 chance between a 9 and a 10. This is the only one of those Jordan SPs that I did decide to grade. I guess I don't know. I'm probably going to look at this again, though, because I gave it a 9.2. I don't know if it's actually worth grading if it does have a significant issue, so I'll take another look at that. This one, surprisingly, was so clean. Like 9.5 is pretty much as high as I'll go, but this is a 1997, if I remember right, Atomic Refractor. Stephon Marbury, so cool. I love these. Yeah, you don't find these clean, like, and this one was clean. I gave it a 9.5. Manu Ginobili, again, this is one I'll probably look into the pricing a little bit more. I gave it a 9.2. You can see on the bottom left there's that little kind of dot. Other than that, the front surface was really clean. The back has like some super minor scratching. I don't know. it's a really nice card. It's at least a 9. This was perfect. A Ben Wallace X-Fractor 2008 out of 288. I gave it a 9.6. And I you know, I only go that high because, again, the gem rates are pretty low on these older cards. And yeah, no matter what, even if I think it's perfect, that doesn't mean the grader is going to think it's perfect. So I don't want to say, oh, that's a 95% chance gem. Like, there's barely any cards that are actually a 95% chance gem. This one I think was the most expensive card in the order. I think I paid $50. It's just Robin Lopez rookie, but it's gold. 8.9 I put on that. So let's see if I can get it. It has 1 scratch. I don't think I can get it, but it's got just like 1 big vertical scratch kind of there. I gave it 8.9 just because, and the rest of the card was perfect. I just to acknowledge that there's probably a chance of it getting an 8 if the grader feels like that scratch is too distracting. But I think it's a 9 since the rest of the card is perfect. Again, this is about as clean as you're going to find something like this. I gave it a 9.5. I've already gemmed one of these before. Patrick Ewing 98, I believe, refractor. Oh, sorry, this is 99. Bowman refractor out of 400. These kind of cards, these and the atomic that I showed you earlier of Marbury, you have to really wipe them down with a microfiber cloth for a while. They get this like film on them that makes them like so much less shiny, and you'll feel it. Like, it's just like this nasty film. You'll feel it with the microfiber. So you just want to keep going until it feels smooth and gets shiny. This is just, I'm just kind of set building on this, these X-Fractors, 9.5 on this. The only thing that was slightly wrong that I think they'll let it go is it had a print line, if I can find it. I can't even see it through the camera, sorry, but it just has like a little bit of a print line in the X-Fractor, but I do think it'll probably gem. This one has some minor scratch, Leandro Barbosa, but they're like right by this guy's fingers. It's a little scratch, and kind of like you can't really see it too well because that's where like the fingers are. I don't know. Again, another cool one. That's this one's in Portuguese. He's from Brazil, Barbosa, and yeah, in case you didn't know, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. Cool card. That was a rookie too. Tayshaun Prince, I actually gave this a 9.6, even though I really rarely would on a 2003. It's just, I don't know, it was pretty much perfect, and I got it for like $5. That's a really nice one. And last one, this was also pretty much perfect. I gave a 9.6. Dominique X-Fractor at 288. So that's it. I don't know when these are going to go out to PSA. I'm kind of just holding off this month for specials. I'm hoping that specials come by next month. I don't like sending stuff in full price if I don't have to. So, and none of this is like pressing. So yeah, whenever these do get sent out or come back, I'll do a video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.